What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Listen, everyone's been telling me jump on Punishing Gray Raven, and I couldn't resist any longer after watching a couple of videos. So, guys, we're getting into it. I'm going to do the first chapter. We're going to complete that chapter together. I'll do a couple stages and then jump right to the end and fight the boss. And then we're going to do a summon video, maybe do 2 summons and see if we get yourself a character and find out which S character I choose from the giveaway. All right, guys, let's not waste any time and jump into this amazing looking game. Alright, guys, so it looks like the way the story is working out, Lucia is not a construct, but she's one of the main I guess heroes in the game, and she is badly injured, and she's requesting that you, as the commandant, I guess her leader, take away her pain receptor so she can fight and help you get through this. So this is just the tutorial. So this is basic attack. Okay, so there's basic attacks and then there's moves, and it looks like there's something called pings, right? And then the whole point of this game is there's a perfect dodge, which you have to dodge in the right time, and that puts you into something called the matrix. And as you saw, the whole like grid that you're in, everything goes slow-mo. You are still really fast compared to everybody else, and your attacks do more. And those red icons there apparently are your moves. So there is yellow, red, and blue, from my understanding. And the whole purpose is you want to do 3 pings, which means collecting 3 of the same colors, and then pulling off a move. Now there's different pings and different moves for every character. Now Lucia is a sword wielder. I believe there's Lee as well, who is a gunslinger, and then there's Liv, who is a healer and long distance damage dealer. So and then there's a slew of other characters. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is just going to go through this with you, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into picking our S class. Now I personally have watched some of the gameplay on this, and the person who interests me most is going to be Lee. And Lee seems to be my kind of gameplay, where he's pure long distance damage dealer, but at the same time can do close combat as well too, and just flashy as hell. He reminds me of Dante from Devil May Cry with Ebony and Ivory. So like that's totally in my realm of gameplay. And there he is right there. So I think the S class looks different though. I think I think there's B class, A class, and then S class of some characters, and there's there's only 2 versions of others, right? So I think Lee only has the A class and the S class version. So because right now, if you log in, they're actually giving you an S class choice, which is absolutely fantastic, because that's a great way to start a PvE game. And the beauty of this game is the fact that it is pure PvE. There's no PvP content, so you're not going to be forced to spend money on this if you don't want to. If you want to support the game, of course, then feel free to do so. But this game is going to be purely PvE content, and you're pretty much challenging yourself as a player. You're not challenging anybody else. I mean, there is obviously a little bit of competition. I believe it's called Warzone, where you have to compete against other people for top scores. But outside of that, I mean, there's really nothing else to stop you from just playing free to play. And those are the kind of games that are going to be really successful in this day and age. All right, so I said I'm going to immerse myself into the story. I've actually decided to let you guys go ahead and read it. I'm going through it a little quickly. But we may do an RP version of this eventually. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, most likely going to whale on this, only because I've seen the heroes, the models, and it's very similar. So the way it works out is it's very similar to other games where you get dupes, and then you can get characters from B, A, S, double S, triple S, and then there's one final one. Maybe it's 4 S's, I'm not even sure, but I believe that's the final mode. So it's just dupes are just helping you increase your stats. They're really not doing much else, and maybe unlocking some traits and moves, but it's really not a necessity, right? So, but I personally love the game so far. I've been playing this, and you know, there you go. So that's what happens. You see, I did a 3 ping there, and her sword turns red and has a longer range and does way more damage. Honestly, like, this game is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm probably going to be doing some guides for you guys. I'm going to focus on doing some guides for different characters. We'll do some kind of show you guys what is out there. Like, you see the world, it's not open. It's not an open world game. It is blocked into a certain level, and you can't really move around and explore. See, as you can see, I'm cut off. I can't just go into, you know, a different side of the stage. You literally have to follow the directions. And the way the directions work is on your mini map, you're going to see an arrow usually that points to, or on your character, you're going to see an arrow that points to where you're supposed to go. Here's our special. Look at that. That's so damn sexy. That looks so good. Like, what a gorgeous game. It's crazy to me because playing Marvel now And then jumping into this game, you're seeing just how advanced mobile games are becoming. Like, it's gotten to the point where, like, oh, who is this? Okay. Alright. I'm assuming this is a boss because she looks freaking badass. So, like, you're about to get your ass whooped, woman. Your boy's got fingers of a 20-year-old. I may be older, but my fingers are still got. Man, play Street Fighter my whole life, and all these fighting games helps a man with his abilities to dodge and counter and all that stuff. So let's see how I do here. I don't know if this is a boss that is part of the story, or I'm supposed to, like, I don't even think I even started the game yet, to be honest. I think this is just like the setup to playing the actual game. Let's see what happens here. Okay, looks like she's got the same combat skills as me. No, she's only after Lucia specifically. Lee and Liv don't even matter to this girl. All right. Let's take a look. Oh man, she looks badass, man. Holy crap. Yeah, she's ignoring his attacks. She's just drawn to me. All right, let's go. Let's go, girl. What the heck was that? What is happening? All right, here we go. Got in the that was quick. What? I just got in the Matrix for like 2 seconds. Usually way longer. I'm doing like no damage to this. Oh my gosh, she's messing me up, man. Okay, I don't think this boss is supposed to be beatable. Yeah, I took a whole health there. Back in the Matrix. What is like? Yeah, okay. So she's unique because the Matrix doesn't actually stop her from moving. I have no dodge left. I'm so screwed. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, so there you go. I'm not supposed to beat this boss. Alright, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now. I was so worried. I was like, this is how this game's going to just start off? Just whooping my ass like this with a boss? And we easily captured Lucia's blade in the air. No kidding, man. Oh, wow. Nails Lucia onto the wall, restraining her movements. Lucia tries to break free. Damn. But the more she struggles, the more construct vital fluids seep out of her. The pain receptors are cut off. How pathetic. But your sorrow will end here. Also, it's an unknown construct. We don't know who this is yet. She slowly lifts her blade. Okay, I guess that's me firing at her. Okay, yeah. She usually parries the bullets and deflects it deeply into the ruin. It stirs up a cloud of dust. Humans always like this. Up until now, she only had eyes for Lucia, but now she gazes slowly at me. Commandant, they're still part of this farce. Oh, okay. She knows something that we don't know. Are you prepared to die for her? Take out my combat knife. Alright, so Lee's trying to stop her. Nothing works there. I'm attacking. Oh wow, she pierced my arm. Oh jeez. Okay. Oh, okay. So Lucia and her are somehow linked. Damn, yo, this story's kind of deep. I look forward to learning about the truth. So do I. Having said the mystery, enemy sheaths the weapon as if losing interest. Okay. So apparently we're too boring for her. Back into the blinding sunlight, she gazes at the meaningful before completely vanishing. Okay, so that was really cool. That was really cool. Okay, so this is the actual gameplay now. So let's actually get into the gameplay, guys. Alright, so we're actually going to start doing some of the stages here. So there is the first stage. We'll do a little bit of story here, but it looks like this is going to be the start off. So what I'll do, guys, I'll do a couple of stages and then we'll jump into the last stage and try to finish the world 1. I believe if you get to level 10, you get yourself a summon. Plus, I think you're also given a S-class ticket, which means you can pick your S-class. And I've told you guys I'm probably going to choose Lee, just because he looks amazing to me. And honestly, as much as I love waifus and stuff, I'm not all about that in games. Like, I like collecting waifus and stuff, but I'm not like you have to be a waifu kind of scenario, right? I mean, like if a character looks pretty damn badass to me, I'm most likely gonna go with that character. And Lee looks pretty cool, I have to admit. I know everyone's been saving for Alpha, and maybe the person I thought was Alpha, maybe that's who everyone's waiting for. And if so, goddamn, like I'll definitely be going for her. But right now I just want to enjoy the game for the characters that are out. I know as a free-to-play player, you're most likely going to be saving for the upcoming unit that everyone's raving about, which is, I believe, alpha. And good for you if that's the path you're going for. But I want to be able to test out characters and give you guys some character showcases and explain to you who is good at what and what they bring to the table and if they're worth focusing on if you have them, right? So, and I do know, I think if I remember correctly, seeing some of the videos out there that there is weapon summoning as well, which honestly, like these kind of games, that kind of bothers me when they already put a gacha in place as characters and then they throw weapons at you and then you're like, oh my god, so now I have to focus on weapons and focus on characters. So my understanding is 6-star weapons and 6-star characters go hand in hand, but they're not a necessity, right? I mean, like they do obviously provide you unique traits and buffs to your character that 5-star weapons won't, but apparently 5-star weapons are the most efficient way of farming because of something called resonance. And again, we'll dive more into that as I play more into the game. Okay, so here's the first stage. Let's see what happens. Configuration. Let's go with the basic one. I kind of like it on top. It's probably better. That's it on top. What a child. Yeah, so let's see here. So the constructs are currently attacking. We got to stop them. Okay, so this is showing you the ping. Okay, pinging a red orb after pinging 3 other orbs does your Lotus Blade. Okay, so there's the yellows. There's 3 ping right there, and then that's what I was talking about, right? So you do 3 of them. That's called a 3 ping, and then you do the red to activate her special 3 ping. Everyone has a different one apparently. So the more I play this game, the more we'll explore on which ones do what and how to activate them. I believe if you there we go. Look at that. Look at the dodging ability, guys. And this is the cool thing about this game. It rewards you to dodge on time. Now, apparently the Matrix can only happen a certain amount of times per second. Like you can't just constantly ping the Matrix from popping up. You actually have to avoid the damage for a little while again, and then I think after maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds, I don't know, I'll have to figure out the timing, eventually you can reactivate the Matrix by doing a perfect dodge. Alright, so that was pretty easy. This is a standard first level. So it looks like along with the weapons that your character gets, you also get armor. I guess there's like the typical gacha thing, you get slots and the set bonuses give you certain things that you can equip and the usual stuff. Like the formula is the same, right? I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of scenario. That's how most games are being treated nowadays. But that looks like it's not being changed. So it looks like this guy here was rescued by us. Thank you. I've never thought I'd live to see advanced support type. If only they were hold out a little bit longer. Did you see a white hair construct? I'm assuming we're talking about probably this alpha girl. Our supply team that forced to retreat into the bridge by corrupted made this temporary communication station as a last resort. The amount of corrupted and threat levels were exceeded our calculations. They broke out our guard. I've never seen anything like that before. I can say for sure the corrupted have formed. Corrupted should only be able to follow kill order by the punishing virus. Please elaborate on what you mean by having formed an organization. Did you notice these graffiti nearby? Oh damn, someone's defiling stuff. And they only understand. We tried to decipher the messages, but mechanoid with human conscious like us can't understand at all. Be careful of this graffiti. They're gathering the corrupted. Oh, interesting. Okay. So new behavior of the corrupted due to the control of the punishing virus? I'm afraid not. The corrupted's only goal is to destroy human and everything that has human consciousness. But they don't need to communicate with each other, or maybe this is a result of something else other than the punishing virus. Thank you for your information and contribution. Please recall your consciousness. Let the purifying force know to retrieve your frame here. Oh, one more thing. Oh, okay. Cliffhanger. Okay, so there's the first stage done, guys. So level 2, yeah, and you see I got these like little green drops. That's probably what that is. Take my arm. It's not likely as good as your original one, but at least it's still something. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, because apparently her arm is busted up, so he's just giving her arm. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like I guess we're humanoid cyborgs. I'm trying to still figure that part out. It looks like that's the case. Liv looks expectantly at you. Let's go to... Okay, so this is actually getting her weapons, because her weapons actually got destroyed during the alpha fight, I believe. So right now we're collecting weapons for Liv, and Liv is the support healer. Oh, okay, cool. So she's already put the new arm on. Good for you, feel pain. Oh, okay, so it looks like her receptors are back. It's very smooth as the mine along. How did you do that, Lee? I adjusted and buffered the possible kinetic deviations according to your previous movement data. What I mean to say is I had a feeling you'd do something like this someday, so I've had pre-configured presets. Oh, wow, okay. Arrow was so dependable. Agreed. This guy nods earnestly. Okay, so he's just joking. It looks like he's a serious type. So we have the usual heroine, I guess. Hero, I mean, you can call her that. And then Lee's more of like the serious type, and Liv is obviously the gullible, sweet one. I love that intro, like when she jumps down. Don't hold back. This is a stress case. All right, so here we go. Try Lotus Blade through a ping, and then basic attack. Yeah, so that's really cool. I like the fact that you can do 3 pings. Like, and right now the 3 pings are just given to me. I believe the 3 pings normally you actually have to like work on. I've seen some of the combat videos where the 3 pings sometimes do pop up for you, but it's really rare. And it kind of forces, like, this is just a tutorial, obviously. It makes sense that I'm only getting these 3 pings constantly, but apparently like you'll get like a yellow, a blue, and a red, and then you'll get like 2 reds after that. So you have to kind of mix and match to make sure that the 3 of them come together, and then you can ping it. So the combat is unique in that regard. Like, you can't just spam the moves every time you get them, because you're going to be doing minimal damage. Okay, here's a commandment. Let me remind you that each operation is a call. After completing the mission, you'll receive a large number of supplies. We can use this to advance equipment, and I'm assuming this is probably the entry to... Oh, okay, this is your missions. This is probably your dailies. Oh, okay, cool. There's story dailies, weekly, and the bottom one guy says events. Sorry, my screen's blocking it. So there's member. Okay, let's click on that. Oh, yeah, so there you go. So, yeah, so there's a 2-piece set and a 4-piece set. So typical gacha style, guys. This is no different. So you collect these... They're called memories, I guess. So memories are collected throughout the game, and let's see what's currently going on here. So there's an energy recovery operations event. This is just saying some of the fixes. Okay, cool. So they're giving us that. Karina Ember rate up. I actually want to. That looks like it's not going on yet, which is great. I'm actually going to try and get Lee as much as I can, because I like his battle style. So, and so when I do start whaling, I'll show you guys the whale account. Alright, so let's claim these guys. Okay, so Liv you get after doing... And there it is, the 2,500, level 10. So that's what I'm aiming for, guys. We want to get that in this... So I'll... Oh, here we go. I think this is where you get the S ticket. Yes, there it is right there. So you guys can see it. And wow, they're really generous with all the currency they're giving. Holy. That's really cool. Oh, and I think I got an outfit. I have to learn how to put those on. Memories. There's the S class. Okay, I'm gonna pick Lee out here, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Lee. I love his gameplay. Like, I've been watching it, and it's so cool. Like, so Dante to me. All right, so let's go ahead and level him up. And then we'll toss in some skill levels. There we go. Alright, let's actually test the bad boy out, guys. Let's see how he is. Let's get a couple of these guys up here. So skill points, obviously there is a finite amount of them, so you have to probably purchase those. EXP pots, typical, probably getting through stages. I'm assuming there's going to be like resource stages as well, just like every other gacha game out there. Alright, let's put in Lee and move him over. So he does physical damage and movement speed of all party members increased by 15% and 10%. Okay, so everybody has a captain or a leader skill, I guess. Alright, let's see the difference. I do like Lucia's moves. Oh, Voice in the Dark. These detestable humans, have they come to destroy my work again? That might be the graffiti artist. Lee kneels and touches the graffiti. Composes mostly with contract vital fluids with a mixture of industrial coloring, fluorescent agents, and such. Looks like there aren't construction fluid. Okay, so it looks like this is the guy doing it horrid then. So he's saying my work is horrid. A weapon, yes, a weapon. Will blow up these contracts is likely a bomb made from pressurized paint. Don't cost. Okay, so this guy's a graffiti artist / terrorist. This is crazy. So you really cannot expect even an ounce of consciousness in the corrupted. There's no peace to be made between us. Live as the area scan. I feel like this is going to be one of those games where, like, you have a mission and it's like to stop the corrupted, and it's like a mission of justice, right? And it's so black and white, and then eventually you start noticing the corrupted aren't all as bad as they say they are, most likely, and then you probably have a different sense, and it's not black and white anymore. Now it's a lot more gray. So this sounds like it's going to become that kind of story, which I'm okay with, because I love those kind of things. Okay, so here we go. Lee's got different things. There's 3 ping there. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man, oh, definitely my gameplay. I'm already loving it. The range in the close combat with guns, You know, you know what they always say: never bring a sword to a gunfight. This is the man with a gun, so he's doing it right. All right, so I guess this is picking up Liv stuff. Let's talk to her real quick. I'm curious to see how she plays. Actually, healers are not always my go-to at the start. Let's use this up here. Oh, nice, kicking off and doing that. Look at that. Oh man. Oh yeah, definitely my kind of guy. Look at this. Flashy, flashy, flashy. My man. Definitely gonna be my main. Definitely gonna be my main. I'm gonna try out other characters as well too. And again, I'll do showcases for you guys. But right now, totally invested in Lee because I want to see how far I can take him. All right, so I think this is where I get Liz now, or Liv. Sorry, not Liz. Liv. Now that I've got her weapons unlocked. So what we'll do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and unlock her, and I'm gonna jump into the last stage, and then we'll do the first summon and see what we get. All right, so let's go ahead and do this, and we're in the last stage now. Let's see if I can get this done. So there's my team, guys. I've set it up. I've got Liv, I've got Lee, and as you can see, my focus is strictly on Lee. I've got 632 power. We're gonna go ahead and finish this boss up, and yes, the graffiti artist was in fact the person in the dark. So we're gonna go ahead and fight him. This is the boss, and once we beat this boss, we'll jump into the summon, and I'll show you guys what I get from the summon video. I think we'll do 2 summons, 2 multis, and we'll see if we can get any 6-star characters outside of that. If not, we'll see what it is. I most likely will whale, like I said, so I will probably show you my whale account the following day, so tomorrow, and see how far I can get. I'm gonna try to like buy as much of the serums as possible. While I was playing this game, I kind of was exploring. So serums, I'm gonna probably buy. I'm gonna try to finish the event off and get some of the costumes. And oh damn, just stomping my ass. Oh, there's those bombs. Okay, this is unpredictable. There's I gotta learn these guys' patterns. All right, so there we go. And it's cool because I just realized you can actually summon your characters when they're flashing to come in and do some damage. There you go. So Lucia coming in and doing some damage. That's actually unique. And I think the way that the procs is you do. Oh, that was so easy. God damn, that was the first boss. So I think the way that works is you do a 3 ping and then they start flashing and you can actually come in and do your damaging moves on them. Now I'm actually playing on my tablet. I'm gonna try to use LD Player or BlueStacks to see if I can play there and see if it's any better with the controller. But I'm actually really enjoying the touchscreen option. We went silent. I don't know why, but I feel sad. Okay, so we've completed our mission. There's no use to think about other things. All the things are left is retrieve its memory. So okay, so we're gonna get its memory. Let's begin. Initiate communication. Hello, Grey Raven. Salika, okay. According to President Hassan's order, Grey Raven's current mission is temporarily suspended. We've already deployed a transport aircraft towards your location. Please return to Babylonia at once when the aircraft arrives. Direct order from Hassan, okay. Return to Babylonia. So it looks like we're going back home. What's wrong? You've been standing there for a while. Asimov. Looks kind of cool. You aren't this emotional in battle too. She, the visual abnormally in the battle, is definitely a unique situation, but I can't tell you the details. As you understand, this is top secret. Oh, this guy knows what happened. Is my rank not high enough? You're merely the commandant appointed Grey Raven by HQ. Since this is a science, council's advanced temper. Okay. You can stand aside and keep guard, but if you're that person, someone, not only a soldier, not only a scientist, leader, as a person I've admired since I was young. But alas, that person and I are not destined to meet due to physical barriers. As there's a whole era between us, that person can no longer be alive. I've said too much. Lucia's consciousness will be online in 5 minutes. Please move away. Alright, whatever. Let's move. Asimov, wait. I need to talk to you about Lucia in that construct. A tall and solemn man stands next to the laboratory. The commandant's here. Where are your manners, soldier? Oh, okay. Salute. Never mind. I don't have time to waste on educating young people. I expect an examination report from you. Enough, this isn't the place you should be in. Leave. Okay, so this is Salika or Salika. Oh, there's Hassan. Holy jeez, Metal Gear Solid. What? Big boss, man. This guy's got an eye patch and everything. He legit has the same hair. This guy may as well be Snake. You may as well be Solid Snake. Like, this is crazy, dog. This is big boss status. Metal Gear Solid. Hey, I'm all about it, man. I miss those Metal Gear games. But forget you were fighting for the faith of united together. Alright, enough of that. Let's talk about things you discovered. This way, please. Alright. Alright, guys. Looks like that's the end of that. So let's go into the summon. I'm going to go ahead and collect that. What is this? Oh, I think this is... Oh, okay, perfect. This is actually unlocking summons. Great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go to that. So Lee is still the event. I'm going to wail on Lee's event because I want to get him duped. But let's see what we get here. I'm assuming this is like everybody gets this summon. Everybody probably gets this, the same character. So who is this? Okay, so that's what the card looks like. Nanami. Okay, Nanami. Cool. So a 5-star character. That's I guess that's typical. Everybody. So let's go ahead and take a look. We have weapons and we have the limited time events. Let's see. Can I summon on this one right now? No, I can't. Okay, so this requires actual black tickets. I don't have those. So what they gave me is a basic summon. Okay, there we go. The 4,500. So I can summon here, guys. We'll try to do first 40 is a guaranteed 100% S. Okay, that's not bad. So 4 multis guarantees you an S star or S rank. Okay, so there's purple. Purple is like just materials and fragments. So it is a fragment based game. Okay, materials. Okay, and this is a character as we saw before. Oh, cool. Karenina, interesting. Getting a Karen. Hope she's good. Okay, let's see what we get now. Let's do one more. I'll use another 500 of these black tickets to get R&D tickets. And let's see what we get. Hopefully an S class. No, so I think this yellow or gold one is a 5-star, which is a A class, I think. All right, so more frags. At least if it's a new character, I'll be happy. Okay, so those Edison and all that, I think, are memories, like equipment I've been collecting. Okay, here we go. Oh man, a dupe? Whatever. Okay. So hoping for something new, but whatever. I'll test her out and see how she is. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. So that'll be it. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game, so I'm going to continue doing content on this. Next one, you'll probably see a whale account next time I do a video, but hope you guys enjoy this. I'm really looking forward to continuing this journey. I hope you guys join me on it. So welcome to Punishing Grey Raven with Payne. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We'll talk soon.